The great earthquake and tsunami of March 2011 destroyed more than 200 buildings and killed 39 people in Tanohata village. As you can imagine, it was devastating for this little northeast Japan village with a population of fewer than 3,600 people. It's a fishing village, and the tsunami wiped out 512 vessels of 565 in the local fishing cooperative. The village mayor reports that people are slowly but surely walking on the path to recovery as a united body. In some small measure, this may help. This large wooden sign washed ashore near Kahuku, Oahu in September 2013. It took several months of consultation with the Japanese consulate in Honolulu to identify its origin.
In January, the Japan consulate in Honolulu contacted the NOAA Marine Debris Program and informed us that the sign that had washed up in the beach of Kahuku had been positively identified to be part of the Tanohata village and which was heavily impacted by the 2011 Japan tsunami event. They also informed us that the Tanohata village wanted the sign returned to them, which I quickly asked myself, why would this village want this sign that has been floating around the ocean for 2 years? It didn't take me long to realize that this sign represented more than just a sign to them. It was a symbol that reminded them of the 2011 event that impacted so many people in Japan and devastated many villages and killed so many lives.
Its remarkable journey could have left it in a scrap heap somewhere in Hawaii. Koyanagi always felt that it likely had significance to someone from its home in Japan. A chance conversation with the Department of Land and Natural Resources representative led to engaging Hawaiian Airlines in shipping the sign back to Japan and ultimately to Tanohata village.
Just reconfirm that watching the earthquake and tsunami that occurred a few years ago really impacted the people of the state of Hawaii. Many of us, of course, have relatives in Japan, and so the impact was much greater for us. When staff found this sign on the beach at Kahuku, we knew it was special. And so we took very good care of the sign, knowing that at some point in the future, someone was going to ask for it. So it is our great pleasure today to work in partnership with NOAA, the Consul General of Japan, Hawaiian Airlines, in the return of this village sign to Japan. I'm very proud to be here and watch it as it was loaded and watch the doors close as we send our well wishes to everyone in Japan and particularly in Tanohata and the rebuilding that is occurring and the restoration and the healing that's occurring. And all of our aloha goes out to the people of Japan and especially the people of Tanohata.
Hawaii Governor Neil Abercrombie says, quote, that we hope in some small measure the return of this sign from the distant shores of Hawaii will further the healing and recovery of the people of Tanohata village. This sentiment is echoed by Toyoe Shigeeda, Consul General of Japan in Honolulu.
So that we are now on the process of recovery. Still we have many difficulties in doing our reconstruction work. And on the way of our recovery, your effort, your friendship is invariable actually. This time, so the Hawaiian Airlines has kindly extend us invaluable support to bring the sign of one village in Iwate Prefecture to Japan. And so the NOAA and so the state of Hawaii has been good coordinating with the Hawaiian Airlines in doing this. And humbly appreciate my appreciation to your efforts.
Some of the sign's lettering broke off during the tsunami or during its open ocean voyage from Japan to Hawaii. It's a remarkable journey from Tanohata to Kahuku, to a boatyard on Oahu, to air cargo at Hawaiian Airlines, and finally to the cargo hold of Hawaiian Airlines Flight 441 to Sendai, and then on home to Tanohata. The lettering on the sign means Shimano Koshi Village Housing, and the people of Tanohata intend to use it as an exhibit and as a reminder to future generations to learn about and understand the tsunami disaster of March 11th, 2011. Indeed, a sign of hope.